If you've ever wanted a Blackvue dashcam but skipped it because there was no screen, you're definitely not alone, and that's probably been one of the biggest complaints people have had for years. Well, Blackvue finally listened. The new Safy 9 brings a built-in display for the first time, while still trying to keep that premium Blackvue experience intact. So after spending some time with it, installing and testing everything from the features to the video quality, today we took a closer look at what the Safy 9 offers, where it performs well, and whether it deserves a spot on your windshield. Let's get into it. Getting into the box, Blackvue includes pretty much everything we need to get started right away. First, we get the Safy 9 front camera, the rear camera, a mount bracket, the power cable, the rear camera connection cable, a pry tool for cable management, a micro SD card, the quick start guide, double-sided tape for the mount bracket, and electrostatic stickers for easier installation. Right from the start, the biggest surprise is obviously the screen. Blackvue dashcams have traditionally stayed away from displays, so seeing a built-in display here immediately makes the Safy 9 feel different from the rest of the lineup. Now, honestly, we think a lot of people are going to appreciate that change. Instead of pulling out your phone every single time, you can quickly check recordings, adjust settings, switch camera views, and make small changes directly from the dashcam itself. The front camera still keeps a pretty clean and modern design though. It doesn't feel bulky, and once installed behind the rear view mirror, it blends into the windshield quite nicely. Build quality also feels solid, which is pretty much what we'd expect from Blackvue at this point. The rear camera is equally compact and lightweight, making it easy to position without blocking too much of the rear window. Moving on from the unboxing, we actually installed the Safy 9 ourselves, and the whole process turned out to be pretty straightforward. The first thing we did was insert the included micro SD card into the front camera. The slot is easy to access, and once inserted, it clicks firmly into place. We also removed the protective film covering the front lens before mounting everything. Blackvue includes electrostatic stickers, which honestly make the process much cleaner. We cleaned a flat section of the windshield, applied the sticker, and then attached the camera directly onto it. Power installation is also flexible. You can either connect it through a USB-A port that provides at least 5 volts and 2 amps, or use the included cigarette lighter adapter. In our setup, we routed the cable neatly along the windshield edge and down the A-pillar to keep everything hidden. Well, if anyone wants parking mode functionality, you'll need the optional hardwire kit, since it isn't included in the standard package. Now, once powered on, as you can see, the camera immediately prompted us to format the micro SD card, which can be done directly from the buttons on the device. After that, we opened the live preview and adjusted the angle so it captured a clear view of the road ahead. Installing the rear camera was equally simple and similar to the front one. The rear camera cable runs from the front unit through the headliner and side trim, creating a very clean factory-style installation. After plugging everything in, we switched the display to rear view mode and adjusted the angle until we got a proper view behind the vehicle. The last step was connecting the companion app. The process is actually pretty easy. Simply download the Safety Direct app, select the Safy 9 from the device list, connect to the camera's Wi-Fi hotspot, enter the default password, and confirm the connection on the dashcam itself. From there, the app unlocks additional functions like live view, video playback, direct downloads to our phone, settings adjustments, firmware updates over the air, and instant event captures. Now that everything is installed and running properly, let's talk about its features. The biggest feature, of course, is the built-in display. Like we mentioned earlier, Blackvue usually doesn't put screens of their dashcams, so having one here completely changes how we interact with the device. We can check live footage, switch between front and rear views, review recordings, and access settings without constantly relying on your smartphone. At the same time, the Safy 9 still supports the Safety Direct app, giving full wireless control whenever you prefer using your phone instead. The app experience is pretty convenient. We can watch live feeds, play back recorded clips, download important videos directly to your device, adjust camera settings, and receive firmware updates through FOTA, which stands for Firmware Over the Air. Overall, the feature set feels very practical. Instead of adding complicated gimmicks, Blackvue seems to have focused on making daily use simpler. But of course, none of that matters if the video quality isn't good. Thankfully, this is still a Blackvue dashcam, and video performance remains one of its strongest points. During daytime driving, footage looks sharp, clean, and well-balanced. License plates are generally easy to read under normal conditions, colors appear natural, and exposure adjustments happen quickly when moving between bright sunlight and shaded areas. The wide viewing angle also helps capture multiple lanes without creating excessive distortion around the edges. Actually, one thing we noticed is that the image processing feels quite refined. Sometimes dashcams push sharpening too far, which creates an artificial look, but the Safy 9 keeps things reasonably natural while still maintaining good detail. Nighttime performance is equally important, and this is where many cheaper systems start struggling. Fortunately, the Safy 9 handles low-light conditions pretty well. Streetlights, headlights, and illuminated signs remain controlled without completely blowing out the image, while darker areas still retain usable detail. The rear camera also performs consistently, which is something we always appreciate, because some dual-channel systems tend to prioritize only the front unit. Now, no dashcam is perfect, and extremely high-speed situations or challenging lighting can still make license plate reading difficult, especially at night. But honestly, based on our testing, the overall performance is exactly what we'd expect from a premium Blackvue system. So, is the Blackvue Safy 9 worth considering? We think the answer is yes, especially if you've always liked Blackvue dashcams but wished they had a built-in display. The screen genuinely improves everyday usability without taking away the premium feel or connected features that made the brand popular in the first place. Our installation process was quite easy. The app experience remains solid, video quality is reliable during both day and night driving, and having instant access to footage directly from the device is something we found ourselves using more often than expected. Alright, that was our look at the Blackvue Safy 9. Thanks for watching, and as always, let us know your thoughts down in the comments below. If you found this review helpful, don't forget to share it with someone who might be looking for their next dashcam.